Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 4 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, as you can see, we created the kitchen. It's an L-shaped kitchen. And then we're going to put later on, once we finish everything here, we're going to put in the island here. But here we added the backsplash, the top and lower cabinet, and then the casing for the double oven, and then our fridge. So now we're gonna put in the face of those cabinets right here so that we can see it much better, and then it looks a lot clean. So we're gonna go to our section. So we're gonna start in by section 1, and then we're gonna put in the face for either the base or the lower. So but we could start off by using this one right here. So my plan is to have this one open, so without any cabinet. So on the last video I showed you how to create those void forms, and then we were able to void this one, as you can see here. You can even select the depth if you want it to be depth like that, or you want to maximize the depth like this. So it really depends on you. So go back to section 1, and then now we could just select this one as well, edit in place, and then we could just add in our face here. So go to extrusion and then pick a plane, and then we're going to select this plane right here, which is this one. And then it's already Gulam 24H. So we're happy with that. And then I'm going to put this one as 10 for the extrusion. So it's just going to extrude 10. And then we're going to put in rectangle. So now I'm going to add in a rectangle right here. I'm going to lower it a little bit down. And then one notch right here. I'm just using my arrow button so that it's not all the way to the edge. And then I'm going to put in the midpoint right here. And then we could pick in and then put in 5 so that we could see the midpoint of everything. So now we can click on tab, delete this one. So now we have this first half and then this second half, and this is the gap. So what we can do is we could click rectangle and then do an offset. So I'm just gonna offset this one to probably 50, and then from this, and then space bar, and then to the edge as well. And then here to the edge as well. And then now SL here. So split element on both, and then split element on here, and then we could just delete this one right here. Click finish, and then we could see how this one looks. So we have our cabinet on that side. So that looks good. We could just add in our handle there. And then after that, we could add in some beautiful extrusions here. So edit again. And then, because this one is just going to be bare, so I want to add this design right here. The same thing that we're doing right now. Notch it at the top. I'm just putting in one notch, and then here as well. And then I'm gonna copy that as well on the others. I'm gonna add this one right here, and then I'm going to align it so that everything is aligned. And then now I'm going to add this one right here. Then I'm just going to align it all together so that it looks nice. And then here, trim and extend, TR, trim and extend right here. So on this side, I'm gonna notch it and then align it here at the top and then align it here. And then on this side, we could align it all together on this side as well so that it becomes consistent. And then here, we could offset this one to 50 and then go from end to end, spacebar if needed. There we go. So that looks good right there. I'm happy with that. So we could just click on finish. And then if we go to 3D and then if we change this one, at least we will get the shaded color or consistent color if you want. Just like that. So I'm happy with that. So now we're going to click on or create the faces from below first. But before that, we need to know where the sink and then where the sink and the cooktop as well. So I'm planning on, so if we go right here, I want maybe the sink on this side so that we could, if you want, you could create a window here, but having all the backslash and everything, that's fine. So I'm going to put in the sink and then I'm going to put in the cooktop right here in the middle. So go to insert, load family, and then cooktop electric or gas. So I'm going to select the cooktop gas. Click open, CM, and then the cooktop is going to be right here, actually, this side in the middle. There we go. Of course, I don't want the cooktop label right there, so uncheck this one. And then go back, press escape, load family again. We need a sink and then we need those hood, range hood. So it's not here, so go back, go to high end, and then we need to have those so if you notice, we could put in the hood right here. And then we need the wall one. Hood island and then hood wall. So this one, hood wall. And then I just remember we're going to create an island here. So I'm going to put the sink there. So that's much better there. So hood vent, space bar, and then put it right there. And then I don't want the label to show, so uncheck that one. And then we have to go to section so that we could assess the height of that. So here we could just move it all the way to the top and then pull it down so that it only shows this one right here. So if we check 3D so that we could see everything, it will look like that. So that looks good right there. If you want to show all the grill, what you need to do is change the fine to this one, to fine there. So the design detail or detailed level, and everything will show up like that. So that's good right there. So we have everything added. So we could assess now how you're going to add the doors. So what you need to do first is go to section again. So now we have this one right there. We could change the detail to fine, and then here we could put in shaded or consistent color so that we could see it much better. And then as you can see, we have that one there, and we could go and select this one again, edit in place, extrusion, pick a plane, and then we're gonna select the plane here. There we go. So it's selected this plane right here so that we can stick it there. First, I'm going to put in 5 because we need the cabinet door first, and then the extrusion afterwards. Make sure materials is glue glam 24H, and then we need this one right here with an offset of 10. So spacebar, and then make sure to select at the end right there. So we have the gap as 10, and then we need to visualize the midpoint right here. Of course, we don't need the offset anymore to 0. And then we could just copy. I'm going to add it here. 480. We could copy this one again. Maybe 480 as well. And then now this one is the trickiest. So we just need to make everything 400. We could go multiply this. So when you copy CO, we could just copy multiple times. We don't need to keep on adding. And then here, the end is just like that. Okay, and then here, 400 again. We can make this one smaller, and we have the corner right here. So anyway, so that's just there, and we can make this one smaller like that. Let's make it 300. There we go. And now we could just click here and then offset this to 10. So I'm gonna select each and every one of this, and then we could offset this one. And then after that, here's the drooling part is we need to cut this one in the middle or in which corner you want. We need this so that we have a more realistic extrusion for the cabinet doors. And then we need to trim and extend on this one so that everything is clean and we don't get that error. But if we do forgot to trim and extend one, Revit will let us know. So TR to trim and extend, and then you just need to go to each and every one of them. There we go. And then here, this will be the side. There we go. So now every gap is good. And then, of course, some of them will be a drawer, so we could just add in one here, and then another one here, and then maybe this one is another drawer, different size. So different kinds, and then maybe this one is just this kind of drawer. Offset them to 10 again, so it will be consistent. And then SL to give them the cut there, and then we could just clean it up. So everything will be efficient, and then you're cutting everything correctly. And then TR, trim and extend. There we go. Now we could just click on finish so that we know everything is done properly. It's not done yet. We could change it to 10 and then offset this one with a void so that it's easier as well. So we have that one there. We can extend this. If you notice, we have enough room here. Once we have this one there, we could just manually expand it there so that everything looks nice, and we don't have that large gap there. So after that, I changed this one to 10. We can now edit workplace or edit extrusion again, but go to section again. But here, what we need to do is we need to do a extrusion. Finish here, create void extrusion, and then here we need to pick a plane, which is this plane right here. And then here we're going to put -5, and then here 5. Okay, -5 and 5. And then here select this and then put in 50 offset, and then let's just try it here. Spacebar, and then click on finish, and then cut geometry, and then let's review the way it looks. So that looks good right there. So I'm happy with the way that looks there. So that means we're correct with our extrusion at start and then end. So I'm going to edit this one, edit extrusion, meaning we're just gonna do it in one shot now. Because we tested everything, it's gonna be easy for us, spacebar, just to keep selecting the one end to one end. So as you can see, so everything will have a design, and we're good with that. So click on finish, click on cut, and there is your change. And then as you can see, we can estimate this part right there, and then click finish. So the bottom and then the casing here looks nice. Everything looks proper. What we can do here is we could pull it down a bit only, so that the casing doesn't look bad like that. And this one here, we could add in another case here. Okay, so now we're just going to replicate that at the top. So we're gonna build cabinets here and then all the way here. So we're gonna do that on the next video. So thank you for watching. I hope you like the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.